What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments, back with another video. And since we ending off the year, I want to talk about agents, a little bit about the markets, but more so about where the economy is going with AI. So, with AI here, with the agents here, and with ChatGPT 5, now we're on 5.2, dropping about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. There's a lot of new things that are in store for the new year that people would not necessarily realize unless you're watching AI heavy. So we've had ChatGPT for a long time, but GPT-5, Gemini 3, that's where we crossed the era where AI went from helpful, like an assistant, to like really able to get things done. And in the get things done era, there's going to be a lot more opportunity, and there's going to be a lot of, maybe not pain is the right word, but it's going to be a lot of headwinds for people who ignore it, and there's going to be a lot of tailwinds for people who embrace. So the quickest thing I'm realizing, the most important thing I'm realizing for the average person in the AI game is skills versus degrees, credentials, and traditional jobs. I think this is going to be one of the main things in AI that really catches the working people off guard, because I feel like the news isn't explaining the nuance. The news is saying, oh, AI is going to take your job, AI is going to take your job, but they don't really explain in detail the nuances of it. They don't explain the pros to it, the cons of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, first, what a lot of people aren't realizing is that AI is not going to necessarily take everybody's job. It's going to take a lot of middle range jobs, like that can be done by a computer. But the real plan, and what people really need to be watching out for, is what I feel like they're going to do is 2026 is going to be a hiring freeze year. So what they've done is they're not necessarily firing a bunch of people, but they're not hiring a bunch of people. And what does that say if we read in between the lines? What are they about to do? The way I look at it is it's real simple. They're going to implement hiring freezes. They're going to keep people in their jobs, but now those people are going to be, more worried about losing their jobs because they see the hiring freezes, they see the lack of hiring, they see layoffs, so they want to keep their jobs. Now, what are the companies going to do? The companies are going to give all the employees AI tools to use. They're going to sell it to the employees like, oh, this is going to make your job better. It's going to make your job easier. You're going to be able to get way more done. But what they're not going to say, like, out loud, the real goal is going to be to get people to do more work for the same money or less. They're going to give everybody AI tools and tell people to do 10 times the work. And then they're going to tell you that, that's the baseline because we got the AI tools and they increase productivity. So I feel like everybody needs to learn AI now, because over the next coming years, they're going to do that to you anyway. And right now, there's a huge advantage because the AI skills aren't taught in college yet. So there's no pipeline like churning out fresh AI engineers. So if you learn it early before it's taught in colleges, before the degrees and the credentials come out, you're going to have a pricing premium in the job market. Now, if you are to wait, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, you're just going to have to learn these same skills anyway just to keep the job you already got. So that's one reason I would tell people to learn AI now. But most importantly is this skill situation. We've always had skills, but I would say pre-AI credentials were first, skills were second. AI is probably going to flip that around. What's going on right now, and like the cleanest example I could think of is Upwork, but AI has a lot of these. What the key is right now, and this isn't just an AI tool, this is any tool. The key to, one of the main keys to getting money going forward is going to be you learn a skill that's in demand. You can use AI to do it. You could use AI to learn it fast. Like, I do AI workflows and things like that, for my daily bread when I'm not investing in stocks and stuff like that. So what you do is you learn a skill with AI, something that's in demand. Then you go to a site like Upwork where people are paying for that skill right here, right now. And you slide yourself in that market and you set a rate, $300, $500, $75 an hour, $100 an hour. It pays a lot better than a normal job, just put it like that. But it doesn't just apply to AI. I got a friend who learned how to audio engineer really well with ChatGPT. I'm telling him to do the same thing. There's demand for that. They have sites where there are jobs for that, and you can go fix the problem and get paid immediately. And that's good And it's bad if you don't know that's coming, because that's not the way we've traditionally been paid. The way we've traditionally been paid is we try to gather a credential, or we try to gather a degree, and what we'll do is we'll try to match that to the role. Like, you get a business administration degree, you find a business administration role. But with AI, it's going to get more detailed. People want the outcome now. People don't just want the title no more. So in the AI era, it's going to be more like, okay, this person needs a workflow that every time they miss a call, one person gets a text message, another person gets an email. It might possibly follow up with the person who gave the call. And like, let's say, for example, like maybe an apartment complex, or I'm trying to think of one, like a tow truck driver. Someone calls a tow truck driver. The tow truck driver misses a call. That's a time-sensitive thing. So you could make a workflow that sends him an email telling him he missed a call, sends him a text message telling him he missed a call, and follows up with the customer, telling them to maybe put their details in, put their address in, so that can get responded to faster. Things like that. And that's just one small example. There's a lot of examples, but that's a real problem in business that people are paying for right now. So if you know how to do that, you can just come in. He's already paying $500 for that, $300 for that, $800 for that. If you're the person who knows how to do it, he's going to go and pay you. If you can prove you do it, he's going to go and pay you. He's not going to care about your degree. He's not going to care about your credentials. He's not going to care about none of that. The new degree and the new credentials are projects and portfolios. That's what it's all about now. So on Upwork, and not just Upwork, maybe other fields, and not even just in AI, just the way things are going, your portfolio shows what you know how to do. The same way a degree or credential would say, okay, he knows business administration, so we're assuming he knows how to do XXX. It's the same thing, but it ain't no assuming about it. You got someone who says they need this. Do you have examples that you have built something similar? Those are your credentials. And then once you complete a project and deliver a deliverable, now you have credentials and experience. So once you've got the things built and you've sold to multiple people, that immediately overrides any degree or credential, because you're an actual operator with clients that solves real business problems and save real money. So what I'm telling everybody, you know, the first wave of the game was the AI stocks, and the AI stocks are continuing. They're not stopping. But someone who's been doing it, messing with the AI stocks since ChatGPT came out late 2022, and been using ChatGPT. I wish I had learned it as heavy as I learned it over the last year as soon as it came out, but it's not too late. This would be more so the right on time era. So what I'm telling everybody is these AI stocks are going to keep going. We're going to be definitely looking at these agent stocks next year. Like I say, we popping it off with Microsoft, Palantir. I think ServiceNow is going to be big, and UiPath is going to be our risky pick for now. It's not the one where I think we just need to load up on it. It ain't like a Palantir YOLO update kind of stock, but there can be some serious money there. But the agents are here. The skills are here. The game is changing. Learn it. Don't listen to these haters. Anybody who's not up on this stuff, do not listen to nothing they saying, because it's getting to the point where if you're talking about the economy from 2015, from 2010, 2008, like if you're in that mindset, you're going to get left behind bad, man. And it's like, you know, I just got done with a long day of grinding, but, you know, I had to give y'all this video, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we're going to be back with some more. I got Pam coming. She going to be breaking down some more stuff for y'all soon. And it's y'all boy, Steve from Printer Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a great evening. And, you know, New Year's coming up, so Happy New Year early. You feel me?